I'm going to see a video from Jason Pargin where he asks us to spot AI elements in the video that is coming.
You can pause it, slow it down, analyze it as closely as possible.
안녕.
The answer, of course, is that the whole thing is AI.
You know what? After watching this kind of hyper-realistic AI videos, I watch football highlight reels and ask, is this AI? I see a cute dog reel and ask, is this AI? And there's a small part of my mind constantly checking the surface of reality, going to the comments to see whether someone had written this is AI. I'm looking for fingers, shadows, strange movements, any kind of impossible physics in the videos, anything that could tell me whether what I'm seeing was real. For me, AI is creating a small fraction in perception. Earlier, a video carried a basic promise. Something happened in the physical world and the camera captured it. Reality came first and the image arrived later. AI flips that relationship. The synthetic model can come first, generating an event before the physical world ever gets a chance to happen. Which is what John Baudrillard calls the process of simulacra. The copy, the model, the simulation arriving before the real and reorganizing how we experience the reality. John Baudrillard also talks about the idea of simulation. Baudrillard argued that modern media can produce signs that no longer simply represent reality but begin to replace it, creating what he called hyperreality, a world where the copy, the model, the image becomes harder to separate from the real. Basically, when representations becomes more available, more seductive, more repeatable than reality itself, the reality becomes harder to access without mediation, and AI intensifies that condition. AI-generated video of a flood, of a celebrity, is a copy without an original. It circulates in the media, in Instagram, in our phones, entirely on its own terms, needing no anchor in the physical world to enter our nervous system and alter our emotional reality. That is the anxiety I am facing watching these videos. Did this happen at all? Are they making up reality on our screens? Deepfake scholars Robert Chesney and Daniel Citron called one consequence of this as the liar's dividend. Once people know that audio and video can be faked, powerful people can dismiss real evidence by claiming it is fake. But there is also an everyday version of the same problem. Once you know enough videos can be fake, you start giving even harmless real videos a small discount. See, your trust becomes conditional. This creates what researchers now call epistemic anxiety, the fear that video evidence itself may no longer be reliable enough to support ordinary belief. AI hyperrealism colonizes our perception, putting a permanent question mark over the real one. We, the people, the citizens, the consumers are being made responsible for detecting systems that platforms, companies and states allow to flood our feeds. The burden is shifted downward. You have to verify, you check comments, you reverse search, you have to inspect fingers and shadows, you have to pause the frame, you have to constantly protect yourself from manipulation. Meanwhile, the AI companies building these tools and these videos, they profit from our confusion.